for me it was like really hard because when I first come, the school has started. So, and I was going to my classes, just the first class taught me in Spanish, but then my classes was in English, and I feel like because I wasn't understanding what they were talking, I was like, what I had to do, and nobody helped me and all that stuff. So I was like, I don't want to be here. So I just go home and I told my mom, I want to go back to Mexico. I don't want to be here. I was like, I feel bad, and because you know that some people talk Spanish and they don't want to help you. Like that was like, if they can are the same, don't want to help you, the other ones that don't, pues, less.
Well, when I arrived, I remember the first time I entered into that classroom. I entered and I sat down quietly. Well, when the bell rang, all the students were there, and I felt a bit nervous. Actually, I was completely nervous and frustrated because I didn't know anybody and I felt alone in that classroom. All the students were staring at me for being new and unknown. I felt, well, that nobody, well, because I didn't speak any English, I was extremely frustrated. And that's how my classes continued throughout the day. And once I left school, I went straight home. First thing I did was grab the phone and I called my parents in Mexico and I asked them if I can go back to Mexico. And they responded, unfortunately, that I couldn't. Well, I had to stay, and that became my routine until little by little I got used to the situation I was in. And little by little, that's just how it went.
Some of the problems that I had when I came to this country was that when every day when I get to school, it was difficult because in every class, when I need help, and the teachers ask to the other students that if somebody speaks Spanish, nobody said that they speak Spanish because they think that if they say that they speak Spanish, that they get embarrassed.
One of the problems that I had was when one of the students make fun of me because I didn't know English and he didn't want to help me. So my teacher told him that try to help me because he knows Spanish but he didn't want to. Then later on I learned English and I saw him in another class, an ELD class with me.
Well, I have many problems. The biggest one was that I couldn't understand what the homework was or what I have to do in the class. So I follow what other students do, and I just copy them what they do. And I have so hard times with writing essays. That was the biggest hard time I have. It was difficult to find help because I couldn't think in English what I want to write, and so basically was the biggest problem. And other problem I had that was like two girls make a lot of fun of me. They told me to come back to Mexico, so that kind of made me sad and feel like I feel like I'm not acting in this school, like I'm not part of the school.
Well, something that helped me quite a bit. Actually, what helps me understand in English only classes. Something I didn't understand, that I now understand, was the generosity of the teachers. In a good-natured way, they found the means to help me, and they found the means to help me through acting or through using hand gestures in any which way they could, so that I could understand. and they did it, like I mentioned earlier, generously. It was extremely important for me. It helped me continue, motivate myself, and confidence to understand and learn my English.
Well, what helped me a lot was that in addition to having a teacher who cared, there was an aide who helped me with my English. The teacher did her best to help me understand the lessons. She used many different strategies. She used visuals to try to explain a story. She role played for me. She had the stories translated to Spanish as well. She would correct my essays. So little by little, she helped me with my writing, and now they have improved to the point that they are better than my verbal skills. I feel that many teachers are not making an effort to help their ELD students. For example, they move you to the corner of the room, let you talk, and just completely forget about you. On the other hand, there are teachers who really want to help their students learn the lessons. They get students to help each other. They provide dictionaries to help you translate words so that you understand the subject matter. My math teacher really cared a lot. He was an American, spoke very little Spanish to me, but either way helped me with my lessons.